Okay guys, here we are today with another vehicle. Today's vehicle of choice, the Aston Martin Vantage GT. So what I have here from British car makers is the GT Vantage. Again, there's two models. You have the base and the AV. This is the AV with a 7-speed automated manual shift transmission. We could show you this car all day and do take after take, or we could get behind the wheel and show you the screaming engine and the astonishing drivability of this car. So let's have a little glance at the vehicle. You might notice behind me the overly large rear end, like a shopper at Walmart. 4.7 liter naturally aspirated V8, producing 460 horsepower and 361 foot-pounds of torque. So we know the specs of the vehicle. It's not an overly powered Aston Martin. It's not like it's V12 that, you know, the predecessors of the Vantage that go before us. This vehicle, we can look at it all day, but again, we want to get behind. Love some of the lines and the louvers that come with this vehicle. Very low to the ground, so when you're climbing through the apex mountains, upshifting, downshifting, you're gonna really get an idea of this vehicle and its exhaust. So we'll just kind of come back around. The smooth rear spoiler, that all is it's an all-in-one part of the trunk itself here. So we've walked through the vehicle. Let's get in this beast and see what it's all about.
Pulled up, made my appearance. You can't sit with us without clear.
We've had a couple of Aston Martins in the showroom, and I haven't had the pleasure of you know, getting behind the wheel in one of these, and today's the lucky day. So we're just out on the back roads here. A couple of things about this Aston Martin, right? It's an astonishing classic, right? Like, we have a specific buyer, and those more nostalgic buyers, I would think, right? Just a very aggressive looking car, quite menacing sound once we crack that up to the 4,000 RPM, which soon enough you'll get a taste of that. To the left of me, I've got that e-brake, which I find really cool. Like, I'm still in control. It's not that electronic, so kind of a classic feature that I find. Single clutch vehicle, 7-speed, 4.7 liter V8, very stiff suspension. It's that race feel, very low to the ground. We're just on a straightaway here. We haven't really had a chance to feel the corners just yet here. This vehicle is a manual shift vehicle, so it's all paddle shift here. The nice thing I like about the paddles is they're stationary. So on some of these other vehicles, they're attached to the wheel, so when you start turning the wheel, it makes it a little difficult to shift, whereas this is, if your hands are in place, you're shifting, you're upshifting or you're downshifting. Just screams. It's amazing of how this car picks up. You know, it's actually, that was the 0 to 60 miles per hour. It's nothing surprising. I think it was like 4.8 seconds 0 to 60, which isn't, you know, today's day and age, it's not that quick. But once this vehicle gets up and goes, does she go? She just pierces and cuts through the air like it's nothing. As far as fuel economy goes, I mean, obviously the type of driving you're gonna do is gonna make the impact, but again, it is a 4.7 liter V8. I can see my current fuel economy right now. We're at 16.1 liters per 100 kilometers. So I mean, again, we're driving like a supercar here, guys, right? Just having a look at the center console here as well. I feel like James Bond, you know? Like, I've just got a button that I can press and it's gonna shoot oil and flames out the back or something here, but instead of shooting oil, I'm shooting into sport mode, reverse, and just neutral and drive, right? Again, no gear shifter, it's all paddle shifting. Again, things like heated seats. This vehicle is not equipped with heated seats, right? We're in that classic English engineering vehicle, right? I think of two things: James Bond and Jason Statham, both badass motherfuckers. Okay, we'll bleep that one out. A very, very fun car. Again, just recapping: 4.7 liter V8, 460 horsepower with 300. I apologize. 430 horsepower with 361 foot-pounds of torque, guys. If you want to drive an Aston Martin Vantage GT, come check the link below. Give me a call. It's Reese Daly. Reach out to any one of my team members, Brandon, Mike, Adam Boyd, and our newest member, Jermaine.